The Battle of Gallipoli that happened 100 years ago. That, alhamdulillah, we are with Chef and his Himmat, we are commemorating and remembering them. It was a very big event. But understand that that battle ended in victory for us, for the Muslims. It ended in victory for the Khilafat. It ended in victory for the believers. Because we managed to stop the enemies, not I say we, those ones. They stopped the enemies from pushing through and destroying the Khilafat. So that era was still continuing. What was the end of that Islamic era, as we know it? That is the fall of the Khilafat. The first stage was when they removed by force, again, from the inside, so many traitors from the inside, including the Shaykhul Islam. Demanding that the Sultan step down, the Khalifa step down. And although the Khalifa has means and power to remain, it says, Prophet is ordering, now is the time I have to step down to prevent a complete bloodshed. Although he had the means and the power to stay. He stepped down, that was the first phase, because that was the last ruling Khalifa, complete authority that began with the Holy Prophet ﷺ, that began with Hazrati Abu Bakr Siddiq. It was a Khilafat that the Holy Prophet praised as the one that is closest to the Khulafai Rashidin. In so many ways. The Khalifas continued after that, but they were not ruling anymore. These are the ones who came into power and decided to nationalize the country. Those ones, they reduced the power of the Khalifa, and the Khalifa just became just like a puppet with no power. But the Khilafat system was still there. Although they promised they will never get rid of it, they wanted to turn the Khalifa into like constitutional monarch that they have in Western countries. But finally, what ended that phase of the Islamic era was the abolition of the Khilafat system completely. And that brought the beginning of the second Jahiliyyah. That when that happened, the believers at that time, and we're talking about millions, maybe 1 billion people at that time, believed that it was Judgment Day. It's finished. What's going to come after that is just hell. And what has come after that, from that time until now, has been sheer hell for the Muslims. And for the whole world too. So then the world entered into a second age of ignorance, a second Jahiliyyah, which is worse than the first Jahiliyyah. That with everything at their disposal, with knowledge and money, with technology, with manpower, we have become barbarians. That century, from the time the Khilafat ended up till now, say 100 years. The world has never entered into such barbarity ever before, ever in history. That there are more people, for example, being killed in that 1 century than in the thousands of years that happened before. And that is not the age of civilization, 21st century. It is barbarism, 20th century barbarism. And that is the age of what? That the Holy Prophet ﷺ said, this is the age of tyranny, Jababira, where regimes are tyrannical. No, look, communist, democratic, socialist, republic, Islamic republic, tyrants are ruling. Tyrants are ruling, and tyrants are influencing, and people are becoming little tyrants. From young to old, individuals, groups, nations are becoming tyrants, and they're teaching us how to live like tyrants. And this is the age that is completely ready for the appearances of Dajjal. If it's ready for the appearances of Dajjal, that means Muslims are not ready for Mahdi alayhi salam. Understand that? That if Mahdi alayhi salam were to appear tomorrow, majority of the Muslims will be in very big trouble. Our responsibility to keep ourselves clean and sincere. This is real. This is real. What is going to happen outside to distract you here and there, that is not real. Believers must believe. Once we find the belief, then every door will be open for you to understand. Wa min Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha.